knife, maybe put a dent here and here. Here, maybe come in and go a little deeper in this spot. I think that's what really helps, is putting same here. Let's brush this off and take a look. I know there's going to be some cleaning here and there. Now, while I have this out, I'm going to find a spot where I can put the, I'm going to put the eye screw in. The farther I have it forward, the more it's going to come forward. The more I have it back, no, forward, back like this. So I'm going to put a hole. I forgot to get my screw. I'll be right back. Okay, let's make this into an ornament, or you can have a little thing hanging on the wall like that. Or you can have a larger piece of bark and do exactly the same thing and make it just a little bigger, and that'll go on the wall. All I do is I just drill a hole there. It's like using the same principle, but you can make it a little larger. It's not too bad. Now I want to put a little eye screw in there. Now first, actually, first I would, depends on which one. I use a shoe cream. It comes in a little jar, probably about almost the size of this. Little jar, and it's a cream. It's not a stiff wax like you'd have in the larger shoe wax containers. And I've used a medium brown. Now I'm running out of my medium brown, so I've been using sort of what I had. I think I got sort of like a darker brown, and then I use a gray for the steps with a little bit of green, gray for the brick. Of course, there's green. That's all shoe cream. And so you get that all done. Before I do that, I want to put a little more. Hope I'm not going to make it worse. Where's another chisel here? Another chisel. There we go. Now, for the sake of getting rid of that, I just want to put some nice dent. Nice caving in dent to it. There we go. Same with on this side here, before I finish it. Just want to cave in. Okay. Now for this, I'm just showing you how I made it. Going to make it into an ornament. I put the hole in. I like to put the hole in first because sometimes I when I do ornaments, I'll just shove the little eye screw in without making a hole, and I can do that. But when it comes to something like this, you gotta make the hole first, and then you might want to use some super glue in there if it doesn't hold. And you want the ring to go facing you, because what's going to happen here, you can do, I've got two kinds of hooks here. Got like this nice little ornate hook here. You can do that. And see, the branch is going to come out this way, and so that's why you want it to face. So you want this eye screw to be facing you, in other words, looking at you. are actually pointing in your direction. Or you could be more traditional. I do have these hooks here, 1,000,001 in each container. And what I like to do is bend this thing down a little bit here. Actually bend at this point here with a little pliers, of course, which unfortunately I did not have handy. So much for preparation, holy smokes. Shove that in there, squeeze it in there. Now it's more of a traditional looking ornament. But there it is. There's the bark house, little bark house ornament. Actually, gnome house ornament in cottonwood bark. Like I said, if you're interested, send me an email or a comment. I could send, like I said, I have some bark. I was thinking about maybe $1 each or something, or maybe $2 for the larger ones, but. Or you probably can go to your nearby wood supplier. And yeah, this, matter of fact, this actually comes from a smaller tree. I would say that this tree is 60 years old, very young. Or you could have bark like this would come off of a much higher branch if it's like a 100 to 150-year-old tree. That's what that is. There's nothing really spectacular about these little pieces here, or too much thickness or anything. I might have to worry about this. No, that's going to come off. There we go. That's really interesting. A lot of people are pretty fearful of bark like this. Oh, that's going to take a lot off. But once you take that off, there's still a lot more in there. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my gnome house ornament. Like I said, there's more detail. Oh my goodness, I gotta do a lot more picking in there. And get it close up. How close can we get without it going out of focus? Go this way, you probably know. Trying to get it so there's less shadow. So you can see in there, I think I might do a little more detail on those rocks there. That looks a little too fakey. And you can also make this brick down here, or reverse it and make this brick and then make this rocks. Try a rock chimney. And there's the inside. I could elect to take more off to make it lighter, but I think that's good enough. And there it is, the gnome house ornament. My name is Russell Scott from scottcarvings.com, one word. Send me an email, what you think, comment, whatever. And also send me some comments of what you would like to see. I mean, usually I do, other than bark, I usually do human figures. I don't really do animal figures or animal carvings, but I'm more into the human figure. Send me an email. Russell Scott, scottcarvings.com. Till next time.